So today I want to share with you some great ideas and some reasons why you should consider doing a social media content shoot on a regular basis. If that sounds like something that you want to hear more about, keep listening. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Andrea Patrick, the BU Boss, and I help you find ways to be more efficient, effective, and aware leaders. Now, that is for life, career, or business. So if that sounds like something that you need help with, go ahead right now while you're here and I'm telling you, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click that notification bell as well, because I want you to be notified every time a new video comes out. Now, last month we did a whole series here on the 5 C's to be you. I rounded that off last week with confidence and how all the other 4 played into you having confidence to do what it is you need to do in your life, career, or business. Today I want to talk to you about something else, because digital marketing is a huge aspect of all of our lives. Whether you are trying to build a home for your family, you're climbing the corporate ladder, or you are starting a business and you want to scale it, digital marketing is definitely something that you are participating in. So today I want to share with you some great ideas and some reasons why you should consider doing a social media content shoot on a regular basis. All right, so I just got finished with church and I, enjoyed service. But I wanted to pop in here and share with you why I think it's so valuable to do a brand shoot, a social media brand shoot for your business. Number one, I have found that trying to keep up with doing business as a solopreneur, staying on top of every single thing, wanting to be a part of Clubhouse, wanting to make sure that I'm posting on Instagram, trying to do videos every single week for you guys is a lot. And so if I can cut corners somewhere, definitely, yes, please show me how I can do it. And so I wanted to just share with you some of my reasons that I think it's a good idea. If you are in the same boat, you're a solopreneur, you're working really hard in your business, this is kind of how I survive and keep my head above water. I have started creating content for myself on a weekly basis. I'm trying to move to twice a month with a photographer, so we'll see about that. But just batching that content and having it ready to go so that you're not having to do it on the fly is fantastic. I am going to share with you my tips. Actually, it's been a minute since I sat down and I was talking to you earlier. We've actually been home from church. I have taken my nap and I'm preparing dinner now, but I thought I'd pop back on and continue telling you my reasons why I think you should do social media shoots for your business. And if you remember, in last month's series, the 5 C's to be you, I talked about choices, and we'll pop the video up right here. But we talked about choices, and I told you while I was creating my capsule wardrobe why I thought it was so important to create a uniform. And part of that reasoning is because it helps you to be consistent in your look and the way you share your nonverbal messaging. Because messaging is still going to speak whether you are saying the words or the images you create are saying the words. So for me, creating a social media shoot or doing a social media shoot is the next step, because now when I take the time to think about the narrative that I want to tell with my brand that particular week, I can go ahead and start shaping out those looks so that the image itself is speaking the story and it's saying some of the things that I wanted to say, evoking emotion from my audience because they can relate to whatever situation I'm in. And I am prepared for everything that I need to be prepared for that particular week, which we'll get to a little bit later. But yeah, I am prepared, and I really do feel like I am better able to showcase what I'm trying to say and tell my story with my images when I've taken the time to pick out those looks, stage those, the setting that I want to be in. And then sometimes they aren't stage settings. Sometimes these things really did happen, but they go so well with what I'm trying to say with the caption below the image. So I would say the very first thing is it just helps you create consistency in your business, much like that uniform you created with your capsule wardrobe when I told you that story. Okay, so the next reason that I think you should truly consider doing a social media shoot for your business is because of credibility. Your audience is going to see what you're doing and they are going to form opinions about who you are and your ability to help them. When you create a social media shoot for your business, what you're doing is you are showcasing your ability to serve. And you are doing that in a very non-verbal way, because people are going to look you up. They're going to ask questions about you if they are a referral. Regardless, they're going to go look at your website and they're going to see who you are. They're going to scroll your social media to see if you are doing the things that you say you are doing, and if you are providing these type of value that you claim to be able to provide. So you want to make sure that in doing your social media shoots, you are projecting that image. You are telling that story with consistency. And the way you can do that the most easily is to go ahead and plan out those shoots. Take some time on a Saturday or a Sunday. Think about the story that you want to tell for that particular week. If it's a product you want to sell, if it's a service that you're promoting, if it's a webinar you're going to be doing, think about that and then move on with the shoot, and you'll have all those images to go ahead and create that social media for yourself. That's my reasoning number 2. I have finished and gotten dinner in the oven and ready to go. And now I thought I'd sit down and give you my final reason I think you should consider doing a social media shoot for your business. And that is because ultimately decisions are going to be made based on how credible someone thinks you are, how well they believe you will be able to get the job done for them. And because of that, everything else I've mentioned, it all leads down to the decision. Yes, doing a social media brand shoot is going to help you attract the right people. And yes, if you create the right brand message, the narrative, that nonverbal messaging for your brand with your images, you will evoke engagement. People will want to talk to you to find out more. They will be interested in what you have to say because you presented yourself as someone who can solve their problem. And lastly, and the biggest reason of all, is because conversions happen. Once you've attracted the right person based on your nonverbal messaging, you've engaged with them because they had a connection with that content or whatever it was you were doing in that image, they will convert because they believe in you now. They are invested in you now. They've seen the consistency of what you're bringing to the table with your social media shoots, and they see the progression of what you've been able to not only do for yourself or do for your customers, but they see that you can also do those same things for them. So why do I think it's such a good idea for you to have a social media shoot for your business? Because it helps you convert. It helps you get that customer. It helps them see you in the light that you've constructed. You are in control of your narrative when you take those social media shoots, when you take those social media pictures. Now, yeah, do some of my pictures come from instant, like real time? Of course, because some of the things that I'm doing real time are really connected to what I do for my customers. I help my clients become more in line or aligned with their brand. I help them become more efficient, become more effective, and to help them become more aware as leaders. A lot of that is walked out in my real life. So sometimes, yes, things happen with my family or with whatever it is I'm doing throughout the day that I feel like you should know about, and I want to connect those dots for you so that it's not always the theory you're getting, but also the practical. If you want to see this really walked out, then you should definitely check out my 5 C's to Be You series that I did last month, because over on my podcast, I am sharing with you the theory, statistics, definitions, words of encouragement. But over here on my YouTube channel, I am sharing you how I'm walking those tips and techniques out in real life, in my real life, how I am putting them to the test. And that's why I wanted to do this video today, because I wanted you to know the same can happen. The same can be true with your social media posting. You can tell a story. You can control the narrative. You can attract the right people. You can evoke emotion and create engagement with them that ultimately makes the sale, that ultimately converts in whatever way you want it to convert, because people will be making decisions based on the credibility that you formed with your brand narrative. If you like this video, please be sure to go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. I will go ahead and plop up that 5 C's to Be You series right over here so that you can grab that as well. And then also be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you've not done that yet, you are missing out, honey, because I know you want to be a leader. I know you want to be effective as a leader, and you don't want to waste time. You want to be efficient as well. Before I go, what was I thinking? I've got a couple of bonuses for you. Number 1, I am over on Clubhouse, and I am doing a room in the Bosses in Business Club called Conversations That Convert. Authenticity 101, Conversations That converts. Find me over there, follow me over there, and let me show you how to have those conversations that are going to convert. Again, another opportunity for you to put some of what I'm sharing with you into practice. Secondly, I have an awesome guide for you that is going to help you walk through some of these steps, create the perfect social media pictures for yourself that are in line with your buckets, your story, your brand narrative, and going to help attract and engage and convert the right people. So if you have not already, follow me on Clubhouse, follow me on Instagram. Great information there on those two, but then also grab that guide because it is so awesome. It is so worth it. You got to check it out. The last bonus, and the one that I think is the best of them all, is my BTB Business Journal. The Be the Brand Business Journal is a fantastic tool to not only help you be more intentional with your networking, but to be more effective with your communication. Honey, that is what we need in business. So make sure you grab a link to that book. You can get it on Amazon. You can go to my website, andreapatrick.com/books. And you can grab that book and start communicating more effectively and rolling with more efficiency in your business. That's 3 bonuses, guys. 3. This is a really good show. All right, for real, I'm done this time. Click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and follow me along this journey as I help you become a more authentic leader. Okay, whether that's life, business, or career. Remember, see you next week.